Keep the home fund in place. Keep the home fund in place. Keep the home fund in place. It'll surely guarantee a place for me to raise my kids, for you to rest your heads, for us to become better citizens. Keep the home fund in place. Keep the home fund in place. Keep the home fund in place.
My name's Steve Houston. I'm with Preble Street Homeless Voices for Justice. We are a group of formerly and presently homeless people that work on social change, systemic change on issues that affect homeless people in low income here in Maine.
So why are you here today?
Today we're here to protect the home fund. The home fund is one of the most versatile tools that the Maine State Housing Authority has to build programs to house homeless people.
And we're here on the third floor of the State House this morning, right as the House and the Senate are going into session to catch legislators and talk to them about the housing opportunities for Maine Fund, the state's housing trust fund, that is again being raided in the proposed budgets by both the Democratic and Republican caucus.
Over the last two bienniums, the governor has taken the first $30 million from the home fund. $7.5 million a year. That money's been taken.
It's lean times, and it seems that when things get tight, that funds get taken away from the poorest of the poor. They are always the one who carries the burden of budget cuts. It's Maine Care, Home Fund. There's an array of programs that get slashed right to the nit and grit when times get lean. And I think we as a group want legislators to take a serious look at who gets really affected when you cut programs and you slash budgets and you don't build affordable housing. Because when you don't build the housing that's going to be used 2 years down the road, people die under bridges, people die under trees, people freeze to death, and we're trying to stop that.
Dear state legislators, please do the right thing. Please consider this. You can't balance a budget without taking people out of the shelters. It's costly to keep people in the shelters. We call 911 more often. We're in the emergency room more often. It is not healthy to be in a shelter. We need to live. We need homes. We need apartments. We need services that will keep us in our apartments. I know, because I was homeless. I know I got the chance. I had services. I got back up on my feet. My kids are thriving now. Please consider us who are in shelters. Take us out of the shelters. Let us live in an apartment. Let us have the services we need in place to keep us going. Please, dear state legislators, hear our cry. Leave the home funds in place. Leave the home funds in place.
Well, this is really a coalition, including the Maine People's Alliance, Preble Street Homeless Voices for Justice, the Maine Association of Independent Neighborhoods, various groups that work on housing issues across the state. And we're here today to talk to legislators, to really tell personal stories. There's a lot of folks here who have been directly impacted by the housing crisis in the state, to share those stories and to really demand that the legislature fully fund the home fund.
Well, I'm from Lewiston, Maine, and I grew up here. I raised my children here, and I've been homeless twice, when I was a teenager and when I was an adult. It's not fun, especially in the winter when you have to sleep in your car. It's very cold. When you stay in a shelter, they make you leave at 8 o'clock in the morning. You have to find some place to stay. In the winter, it's very cold. And when you have no place to stay on a Sunday, it's very hard. If you don't have a car to stay in, you have to find little alcoves in closed up buildings. Try to keep warm, keep busy. It's hard to get a place to wash your clothes and take baths, and personal hygiene's very hard. You have to go in the library and go in the bathroom and things like that. And it's a very hard life being homeless.
And how did you get out of homelessness?
I was lucky. I had someone helping me through Tri-County, and they helped me to get an apartment. And so I was lucky that way. Not everybody has someone to help them.
And so do you think the legislature is going to listen?
I sure hope so. I know they take the money every year, and they're going to probably continue to take the money unless someone like us stops them.
For what it's worth, well, he was trying to say that there are no cuts to the home fund, that we're getting more money this year, and basically when you look at it, all the money is supposed to go to the home fund, and so when you divert funds, it is a cut to affordable housing. And he shook his head, yes, well, but it's not really a cut. You're getting more money. No, we should get all the money that's supposed to go for affordable housing. It shouldn't be diverted. This money is meant for affordable housing. It's a pretty basic thing to understand.